Hey, first graders, we are going to read another story about time. This one is a fantasy story. We're going to see an animal acting like a person, and so that's how we know that it could never happen in real life. We are going to be paying attention to the clocks in this story and see if we know what time it is at different points in this. And then when we're done, we are going to practice retelling the narrative in our own words. Okay, so you can use clues from the story to help you retell, but make sure that you're using your own words and not just reading the story again. Okay, so let's look at this. Um, so the essential question is, how do we measure time? Read about how Nate Snake keeps track of time. And it is called Nate the Snake is Late. And notice we're using that sneaky E. The E tickles the A to say its own name, A. So we're doing the long A sound just to go along with our focus this week. Okay, looking at the clock here, I see the shorter hand is pointing to the 8 and the long hand is pointing to the 12. O'clock, o'clock, o'clock. Let me see it at the 12. So that's telling us it is 8 o'clock right now. Okay. It is 8 o'clock, and I cannot be late. I do not wish to make my pals wait. Remember to try to read along with me. Let's look at the next clock. Okay, the shorthand is still close to the 8, but now the minute hand is pointing to the 3. Okay, so it's not at o'clock, o'clock, o'clock anymore, but we count by 5s, 5, 10, 15. So it is 8:15. I must be, let's read it together. Ready? Begin. I must be there at 10:30, but I have lots of time until then. Okay, look at the clock. Now I see that the hour hand, the short one, is halfway between the 8 and the 9. The minute hand is not straight up o'clock, o'clock, o'clock anymore. It is half past. It's made its way halfway around the clock and it's now pointing to the 6. So that's telling us it is 8:30 because we can count by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So half past is 8:30. Ready? Begin. At last I am set and on my way there. But I think I still have some time to spare. Okay, look at this clock. Now we see the hour hand, the short one, is pointing straight to the side, which remember, that would be the 9. The long hand, the minute hand, is straight up again, which is what? O'clock, o'clock, o'clock. So it is 9 o'clock now. Ready? Begin. I wade in this lake as frogs hop away. I do not think they wish to play. Look at the clock here. The hour hand is now between the 9 and 10. The minute hand is straight down. So remember, straight down was half past or 30 minutes. So we're now 9:30. Ready? Begin. The sun is hot and I nap on a rock. Then I wake up and gaze at the clock. Drats! It is 10 o'clock. Can it be? Will my pals still be there for me? Look up at the clock. You can see the hour hand, the short one, is pointing to the 10, and the minute hand is straight up at the 12 again. O'clock, o'clock, o'clock. Ready? Oh, let's look at the clock. Okay, we're between the 10 and 11. We went from being straight up to straight down. We went half past. So instead, 10 o'clock, it is now 10:30. Ready? Begin. I dash up a lane and past the gate. I am on my way, but am I late? Look here at this clock. Now we are pointing between the 10 and 11 still, but the minute hand is pointing to the 9. Let's count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So it is 10:45. This sign over here says story hour, 10:30. So is he late? He is, but let's see if it's still okay. Ready? Begin. My 6 best pals sit with Miss Tate. I tell them all why I am late. They grin at me and then they say, now we can hear the story today. So is it okay that he's late? Yes, they'll still let him join in with the story. Do you think you can retell this story? Think about the different things that Nate the snake did on his way to story hour. Let's see how well you can do by putting a paragraph in your own words. Ready? Let's give it a try.